Mama, come here!
Select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each. And now you'll choose where to start. Here you'll choose to. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed? Congratulations. It's time to sign your... As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Rams return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here comes... when he takes the field. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's golden. Oh, how did he make that move? And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down after the short completion. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Baxter. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Touchdown, Longhorn! The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running with power. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. That's caught. It's Baxter. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably is.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after... They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Ewers coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? And the Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Colorado State Rams offense is on the field for the first time today. And looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking for a gap, it's Baxter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's going to lose yardage on the play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more run. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good. By the DB.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To the air. It's Manning. Dances away. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incomplete.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Showing the arm strength to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. They make the stop after the catch. To do to pick up that first down. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after he's... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touch! The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Ewers. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
They'll test the right side. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Rifles it down the middle. And they gambled in there. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Bond. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Power football with the run. Sweet cut there. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Ewers. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Rams will line up to kick off and start the second half. And the ball will make it into the back. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Long! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wide out. Finds a man in the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They move the tight end all over. Running back searching for a hole. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Ewers. He fires one deep over the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. It's caught. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. And the Longhorns look to do some damage in the red zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Got room on the return. He steps out of bounds, but line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Bond.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care of fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt.
Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch. Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So Akron's offense takes the field for the first time today. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions.
And the pass rush is effective, and they... First down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the right. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They couldn't connect. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Off play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about... Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Working on the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on second down. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. On the move, it's Judkins. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Quick strike complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Reading the option, it's Howard. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the offense set on first down. Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Howard. And it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun. He rifles one deep down the middle. Ball in the air. Intercepted. A first down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That last completion has him set up. Second and short. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, it's Henderson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Trying to get the corner. Still on his feet at the 45. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And now on first down after converting with the run. Dumps it to the back. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. leaves it with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And the try is no good. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute on a higher level.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Howard. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Judkins. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the Buckeyes will keep this drive going.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the 1st down.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Going for 6. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. And he hauls it in and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Akron Zips offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Can't get him to the ground. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the right. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Buckeyes are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The throw to the outside is complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. He caught it. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Finds him out of the backfield.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays.
And he takes it in. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Smashes through. And he's wrapped up. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult...
Pass on the way. It's kicked off. And they'll close in on him. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Judkins. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. A strike between defenders. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. That's reeled in. It's Judkins. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the back. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Gets it out quickly. Got some room headed to the goal line. Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's Howard. He makes the connection.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they? He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Akron! The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Got his man quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Judkins. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now on first down from the 28. Dumps it to the back. And that is his 5th interception. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Howard. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A third and long coming up here. Looking down the middle. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets to him, down goes the quarterback. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. And he's going to run it all. First down for this offense.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good... A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a...
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Dropping back, it's Howard. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Pulls it in, it's Judkins. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. So Western Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to... Line gets set, first down. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And now on second down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. With the catch, it's Henderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Not a chance. Missed. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Second down after that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's how. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's... First down here for the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the...